Hello, Web Summit. I am Dan Thomson, founder and CEO at Sensay. You can find our booth just over in the growth stand over here. About 8 years ago, I also wrote a couple of books on digital immortality and mind uploading. The concept of transferring ourselves, our consciousness, as a way of passing it on for generations to come. But today we're going to talk about how that relates to businesses around the world, organizations, governments. Every single day in the US alone, 10,000 people retire and up to 20,000 people leave their jobs. That's expertise from decades of experiences, systems, understanding of teams, clients, projects. They're just walking out the door, and we're really not doing enough to actually capture that valuable knowledge. It's costing companies, especially in the Fortune 500, $32 billion a year annually in the US. But it doesn't have to be that way. What we can actually start looking at is this concept of digital immortality for companies and for that knowledge. What do I mean by digital immortality? I mean taking the footprints of our technology, of our data points, taking our understanding, taking our documents, our files, our sheets, taking everything and combining that with our tacit knowledge, that know-how, that intrinsic experience and understanding of how we actually operate day to day. Combining that into some kind of living knowledge base and making it available for future generations to come. We've all been there. We've all experienced someone leaving a company. We've all experienced some expert in our team who's departed, leaving a massive hole, taking 6 to 18 months to actually ramp up a new employee to cover the loss. So how do we do this at Sensay? Each employee who's leaving or retiring will go into our system. They'll upload their apps, their files, their documents, their sheets, and it gets combined with a personalized AI biographer. So no more exit interviews, which no one likes to do. No more handover documents, which no one reads. Instead, you get a personalized AI biographer, which is a bit like having let's say a software engineer interviewing a software engineer instead of an HR manager interviewing a software engineer. You spend a bit of time with this AI. It gets to learn all about you, the processes, the systems, everything that you know how to do and how it keeps your company moving fast. We then deploy that directly as a living knowledge base straight into your existing messaging systems, Slack, Teams, WhatsApp, Telegram. This means that when a new person comes in to replace the person who's left, they've got quicker mentorship from the AI. They've got the quicker, faster on-ramping and speeding up and making sure that the revenues for companies aren't lost, the processes and systems aren't lost, and they've got a quick reference 24/7 of how to actually find the knowledge they need to get. Our knowledge for ourselves, for our companies, for our civilization is one of the most valuable assets that we have. Industries like manufacturing, utilities, telecom, shipping, oil and gas are watching this leave every single day. And over the next 10 years, millions of people will be retiring, taking lifetimes of experience and knowledge with them. It doesn't have to be that way. Sensay is working to capture, preserve, and share personal and institutional knowledge for future generations to come. So I'm going to leave you with this thought. We're not letting that knowledge leave anymore. What we're doing, we're building a future where wisdom doesn't disappear, where that knowledge doesn't walk out the door. In fact, we can compound it and pass it on to generations to come. Thank you very much.